What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, so please subscribe my channel and bell icon. Today, I will telling about asterisk. Coins are more than just instruments of economic exchange, they are miniature time capsules, capturing the essence of the era in which they were minted. The 5-cent coin from New Zealand, particularly the 1979 issue, is one such emblem of numismatic and cultural significance. Although small in size and face value, the 5-cent coin tells a larger story about New Zealand's post-colonial identity, its commitment to local fauna, and the evolution of its monetary system. This script delves deep into the origin, design, production, usage, and eventual phase-out of the 1979 New Zealand 5-cent coin. Historical context of New Zealand coinage. Asterisk. Before New Zealand established its own distinct coinage, it relied heavily on British currency. As a former colony of the British Empire, New Zealand's monetary system in the 19th and early 20th centuries consisted of pounds, shillings, and pence, modeled after the British system. However, by the mid-20th century, there was growing momentum toward the decimalization of currency. Asterisk. On July 10, 1967, New Zealand officially transitioned to decimal currency. The New Zealand dollar (NZD) replaced the New Zealand pound, with 1 cents equaling $1. This marked a significant moment in the country's economic history and national identity. The introduction of decimal coins included denominations of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 cents, and each was carefully designed to reflect local themes and aesthetics. The 5-cent coin became part of this new decento family and essential denomination used frequently in everyday transactions. Asterisk. Design and symbolism. Asterisk. Obverse design. Queen Elizabeth II. Obverse front side of the 1979 5-cent coin features a profile portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Macon, a prominent British sculptor. His depiction was introduced in 1967 and remained on New Zealand coins until the mid-1980s. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a well-known royal artifact. The inscription reads, "Greater than Elizabeth to New Zealand, 1979 asterisk." This reinforces New Zealand's constitutional monarchy and its association with the British Crown. Despite its increasing independence, asterisk. Reverse design. The reptilian icon, the tuatara, asterisk. The reverse side of the coin features the tuatara, a reptile native to New Zealand and often referred to as a living fossil. The design was created by Reginald George James Barry, a New Zealand artist and coin designer. Asterisk. Tuatara are not lizards but belong to a unique order, Rhynchocephalia, which dates back to the dinosaur era. The inclusion of this creature on the coin is deeply symbolic. It emphasizes New Zealand's unique biodiversity and its role in conservation. The tuatara is shown perched on a rocky outcrop, facing left with the sea and coastal elements subtly included. Asterisk. The inscription below the design reads, 5 asterisk. This minimalist numeric denomination underscores the coin's utilitarian purpose, while allowing the design to dominate the visual field. Composition and specifications. Asterisk. The 1979 New Zealand 5-cent coin was made using Cupronickel, a combination of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy was chosen for its durability, corrosion resistance, and silvery appearance. The technical specifications of the coin are as follows. Diameter, 19.43 millimeters. Weight, 2.83 grams. Thickness, 1.30 millimeters. Edge, milled reeded asterisk. These features made the coin lightweight and easy to handle, perfect for everyday transactions such as purchasing newspapers, milk, or sweets. Mintage and production asterisk. In 1979, millions of 5-cent coins were minted by the Royal Mint in London, which handled coin production. For many Commonwealth countries, the exact mintage figure for the 1979 5-cent coin is 20,400,000, reflecting its heavy circulation and widespread use. Asterisk. New Zealand did not have its own minting facility during this time, so it relied on overseas mints, such as the Royal Mint UK, and later the Royal Australian Mint. Asterisk. Despite its large mintage, the 1979 5-cent coin holds nostalgic value for many New Zealanders. Coins from this period were robust, widely used, and represented a prodigal cash-centric era of commerce, circulation, and usage in daily life. Asterisk. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, the 5-cent coin was a staple of New Zealand life. It was commonly used in vending machines, phone booths, and small transactions. Kids often collected them for arcade games or to buy snacks. In rural and urban areas alike, the 5-cent coin had practical utility. While its value may seem negligible, today, during its peak, it could contribute to everyday necessities, particularly when combined with other small denominations. In this way, the coin served not just economic purposes, but also social and cultural ones, connecting people to their national fauna and shared heritage. Economic shifts and changing coin values asterisk. By the 1990s, New Zealand experienced inflationary pressures leading to the reduced purchasing power of small denominations like the 5-cent coin. As prices increased, coins under 10 cents became less relevant in day-to-day commerce. Asterisk technological advancements also played a role. The rise of FTA POS electronic funds transfer at point of sale and other digital payment systems began to reduce the need for small coins. Convenience stores, parking meters, and public transportation increasingly moved toward electronic payment methods. Asterisk thus, the economic logic for maintaining the 5-cent coin weakened over time. Asterisk the demonetization of the 5-cent coin after decades of use. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand, RBNZ, conducted a review of coinage in the early 2000s. One major conclusion was that the cost of producing and distributing 5-cent coins exceeded their utility. Asterisk on July 31, 2006. The RBNZ officially withdrew the 5-cent coin from circulation, along with smaller-sized 10, 20, and 50-cent coins. New versions of the remaining denominations were introduced, made of plated steel and reduced in size and weight. The demonetization was met with mixed emotions. Practicality prevailed, but nostalgia lingered. Many people kept a few 5-cent coins as souvenirs or added them to their personal collections. Numismatic and collectible value. Asterisk, the 1979 5-cent coin, while common in its time, has become a collector's item, especially in excellent condition. Coins in uncirculated or proof state can fetch modest premiums on the collector's market, particularly if they are part of a full set. Asterisk, as of 2025. Typical market values include asterisk circulated condition, 10 cents to 50 cents, NZD uncirculated condition, $1 to $3, NZD proof set inclusion, higher depending on full set quality. Asterisk, while not rare, the coin's historical and cultural value is immense. It offers insight into a nation's identity, its flora, and its evolution toward modernity. Cultural legacy of the Tuatara coin. Asterisk. The Tuatara featured on the 5-cent coin became more than just a reptilian image, it grew into a national symbol. Conservationists leveraged its popularity to raise awareness about endangered species and biodiversity. In New Zealand, asterisk educational programs referenced the coin in biology and history lessons, and it even appeared in numismatic exhibits at museums, such as Te Papatangarua, the National Museum of New Zealand. Asterisk in popular culture, the coin represents a simpler time, a tactile analog period before the ubiquity of digital banking. Reflection and conclusion. Asterisk. The 1979 New Zealand 5-cent coin may no longer circulate in the economy, but it still circulates in memory. It stands as a testament to New Zealand's journey from colonial roots to an increasingly independent national identity, both politically and culturally. Asterisk from its finely detailed Tuatara to the regal presence of Queen Elizabeth II. The coin captures a dual identity, rooted in British tradition and blossoming into a unique Pacific heritage. Asterisk, as we look to a future of digital currencies and cashless transactions, coins like the 1979 5-cent remind us of the tangible, physical experiences that once defined commerce and culture. The Tuatara remains a living fossil, and so too does the coin, immortalized in collections, history books, and the hearts of those who held it in their hands. While often overlooked due to its small denomination, the 5-cent coin from New Zealand, especially the one minted in 1979, carries significant value, both monetary and historical. Though withdrawn from circulation in 2006, the coin's presence still resonates among collectors, historians, and everyday New Zealanders. This script explores the multifaceted value of the 1979 New Zealand 5-cent coin, including its worth, its role in cultural heritage, factors affecting its market price, and how its value continues to evolve in modern times. What determines the value of a coin? Asterisk. The value of any coin depends on multiple variables: mintage and rarity, how many were produced and how many remain in good condition. Condition or grade coins in better shape, uncirculated, or proof are worth more. Metal composition, though not made of precious metals. The coin's alloy can influence value, demand, and collector interest. More demand often leads to higher prices. Asterisk. Historical and cultural significance. Coins tied to important events or symbols can be more desirable. Asterisk. Applying these criteria to the 1979 New Zealand 5-cent coin helps us understand its real and perceived value. Mintage and circulation. Asterisk. The 1979 5-cent coin had a mintage of approximately 20.4 million, making it common by numismatic standards. It was struck at the Royal Mint in London, as New Zealand did not yet have a minting facility of its own. Asterisk. Due to its high mintage, this coin was widely circulated. Millions were used in everyday life for phone calls, newspapers, sweets, and bus fares. As a result, most of the coins from this year show signs of wear. Uncirculated or mint condition coins are less common, and therefore more valuable to collectors. Asterisk. Face value versus collector value. Asterisk. Originally, the coin held a face value of 5 New Zealand cents. However, As inflation grew and the economy evolved, its purchasing power declined significantly. By the early 2000s, it was no longer practical for daily use. In 2006, the Reserve Bank of New Zealand demonetized the 5-cent coin, removing it from circulation. From that point on, its face value became irrelevant, and its worth became solely defined by collector interest and historical value. Today, the collector or resale value of a 1979 5-cent coin can range based on condition. Heavily circulated, NZD 5 cents to 20 cents. Fine or very fine, NZD 30 cents to 80 cents. Uncirculated or mint state, NZD $1 to $3. Proof quality from special sets, NZD $4 to $10 plus. While these prices may seem modest, the true value often lies in completing a set, especially for collectors of New Zealand decimal coins. Physical characteristics and their appeal. The 1979 5-cent coin has notable features that influence its collectible value. Composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel, copper nickel. Weight, 2.83 grams. Diameter, 19.43 millimeters. Edge, milled. Obverse, portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen. Reverse, a tuatara lizard perched on a coastal rock, designed by Reginald George James Barry. Collectors value this coin because of the tuatara design, which is exclusive to the New Zealand 5-cent coin and symbolizes the country's unique fauna. The Queen's portrait on the obverse ties the coin to New Zealand's Commonwealth heritage, adding historical depth to the numismatic market and demand in the numismatic world. Coins from the decimal transition era post-1967 in New Zealand hold strong interest, especially those that are uncirculated from low mintage years. Part of official coin sets with notable errors or variations. 1979 coin does not qualify as a rare or error coin, but it still attracts collectors who aim to complete a full decimal coin year set or who focus on Queen Elizabeth II coin portraits. Prices for individual coins in excellent condition have remained relatively stable. However, if included in mint sets or as part of themed collections such as coins of the Queen's reign or New Zealand Wildlife Series, the value can increase substantially. Coin grading and condition categories. Understanding coin grades is essential in evaluating the 1979 5-cent coin's worth. Common grading terms include poor P12G4, barely recognizable, heavily worn, minimal value, fine, F12, moderate wear, major features visible, very fine, VF22, VF30, light to moderate wear, all details clear, extremely fine, EF42, EF45, light wear, on high points only. About uncirculated, O-52 AU58, very slight traces of wear. Mint state, MS62, MS70, nowhere, exactly as struck highest value. Mint state coins from 1979 can be worth 5 to 10 times more than circulated ones, especially if they exhibit a strong strike and clear detail on the tuatara and Queen's portrait. International interest and export value. New Zealand coins, including the 5-cent series, have a modest international appeal, particularly among collectors of British Commonwealth coinage. Queen Elizabeth commemoratives, wildlife-themed coinage. The tuatara, a rare and ancient reptile, gives this coin a unique draw outside New Zealand. Some international collectors purchase these coins through online marketplaces or coin fairs, especially in Australia, the UK, Canada, and the US. However, since the coin lacks precious metal content, its international resale value typically stays within a modest range. Special features and error coins. As of 2025, no notable minting errors have been documented for the 1979 5-cent coin that would dramatically raise its value, for example, double strikes, off-center coins, or planchette issues. That said, error coin collectors often pay premiums for even subtle anomalies. If an error variant of the 1979 coin is discovered or authenticated in the future, its market value could rise sharply, especially if it is certified by a grading authorities such as PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC Numismatic Guarantee, Compian. Cultural and sentimental value. Although monetary worth might be limited, the cultural and emotional value of the 1979 5-cent coin should not be underestimated. Many New Zealanders view it as a symbol of their childhood, of simpler times, and of national identity. The tuatara design connects people to the land and biodiversity of New Zealand, while the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II evokes a sense of historical continuity. For families, teachers, and museums, these coins serve educational and storytelling purposes, preserving a tangible link to the past, future prospects, and long-term value. As the number of preserved coins decreases over time, especially in higher grades, the relative rarity of 1979 5-cent coins in mint condition may grow. However, given the high original mintage, only exceptional specimens are likely to see a substantial rise in value. Factors that may influence future price trends include asterisk interest and obsolete currency after full global transition to digital payments, asterisk increased focus on Queen Elizabeth II era coinage following her death, conservation or wildlife-themed collections, highlighting the Tuatara asterisk for now. The 1979 5-cent coin represents modest financial value but high historical and educational significance. It's an ideal beginner's coin for young collectors and a nostalgic token for those who lived through New Zealand's pre-21st century monetary erase. The 1979 5-cent coin of New Zealand is more than its small face value suggests. Though it may not fetch high prices on the collector's market, its significance lies in its widespread use, cultural symbolism, and enduring legacy in New Zealand's coinage history. Asterisk it encapsulates an era of tangible money, national pride in native wildlife, and the enduring image of Queen Elizabeth II, making it a meaningful item for collectors, educators, and history enthusiasts alike. Whether preserved in an album, passed down through generations, or traded at a coin fair, this humble coin holds a value far beyond 5 cents. Goodbye, gaze.